All right, folks, this edition of Weather Class, the weather team went to Boyd Elementary School. Hi, I'm Ozarks First Meteorologist Tom Schmidt, and Weather Class is always a lot of fun, right? Now we're in May now, so we're kind of wrapping things up for the school year. Many students are, and this is probably the last one we're going to do for the school year. Now we may do a few more over summer school for the summer season with some kiddos, but the regular school session, this is probably our last one. So let's take a look at the kids now real quick. Boyd Elementary School, second graders. Boy, a lot of fun. It always is a lot of fun with these clads. Now, they're younger kids, so yeah, a lot of hands going up, a lot of questions, a lot of stories and statements that these kids want to tell. Oh, I remember this time, or oh man, it snowed. Do you know that? Or man, we had to take shelter from a tornado last week. Remember last week, Tuesday, late April 29th, we had those storms come through. These kids were having to take shelter. So when I asked if they'd been in a tornado, man, every hand shot up like nothing else. Well, it's a lot of fun. So, again, when we go to these weather classes, there's kind of a time constraint with this one, and we normally do these on air as well, but if we can. It all depends on the scheduling of their classes and the timing, the time of day, what works for them and what works for us. If we can, we like to get these live on air. The last two we've done haven't had a chance to do that. We did one last week, of course, down in Ozark, and now today we're going here in Springfield to Boyd Elementary School. But they're a lot of fun either way, live on TV or not. We'll get them on there. We'll get them online somehow so they can go back and watch themselves a little bit. But weather class, what we do is we start with maybe some experiment, time allowing, and class sizes. This is the whole class, and so about 50 or 60 students were in this one. It gets kind of tricky to do an experiment with that many folks. But go through a little slide presentation, some weather facts, talking about the TV industry, what it's like to be on TV and work at a TV station, and, what exactly we do. There's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes, of course. It's not just on air. We have to do stuff like this, right? Like what I'm doing right now. A lot of stuff online, a lot of videos that we have to take care of, not necessarily involving the television side of things. There's also a lot of weather-related things we talk about in these. We go over cloud types. That's always real popular with the younger kids. I was impressed with this class. Let me tell you something. These are second graders. They just finished their weather segment, I guess. And man, they knew what they're talking about. Ask about cloud types. They knew the cloud types, so good for them. We're going through the weather hazards. Flooding, lightning, hail, wind, tornadoes, break them all down, do a little explanation of both of them, do some visualizations of those, have some props we'll bring with us, and you can also use your hands, which is always a lot of fun, to show different winds, go in different directions in the atmosphere to help out with tornadoes. Kids love using the hands. They love that, so that's always a fun one. It's a good time. Have some other props to show lightning, to show hail, just kind of fun stuff you can do in front of these larger crowds. Anyway, so this is Boyd Elementary School, weather class on the road, and at the very end of this, we of course talk about storm shelter and storm safety, what to do there, and then we quiz them on some certain things, differences of watch and a warning. What's that mean? Where do you want to take shelter? How big is a lightning bolt? And the questions vary, but a lot of fun. Kids always love it. They're always a lot of fun. It's a good way to end the day. In this case, this was about 1:30 in the afternoon, so we were there to wrap up their day. It was myself and Julie Eaton, our marketing director here at Ozarks First. She tagged along and was kind enough to take this video for us so we would have something to show here for you now. More to come. Like I said, the school year is coming to an end. Schools are letting out, and so we are putting that on pause for weather class at Ozarks First. We'll pick back up again. We've had a few invites for summer school here in the Ozarks, and so we'll be out and about, not as often, but on occasion. We'll probably go to a handful of schools this summer, maybe even some libraries. We did that last summer. We may tap into that again if we can, do some community events this summer. All right, so that wraps us up for this weather class update. Again, normally we do these on air, and we'll clip those segments. Didn't have a chance to do it on air this time, so here we are at the desk doing a quick review for those students there at Boyd Elementary School. If you have a weather class, you want us to come to your class, we're now looking at next season, all right, so next fall. What we'll have to do, we got a lot of invitations. We'd like to just get them first come, first serve, right? So if you submitted a class for us to come, for this 24-25 school season, resubmit. We're going to cut you off, right? We're going to restart the list, 25 and 26 season. So if you want us, go to a website under the weather tab, I believe. You can submit your weather class there. I'll also post a link in the text, the story down below. Click on that link. It'll be embedded there for how you can submit your class to have myself, Matt Heffner, maybe even Jamie Warner come out to your class and do a little weather presentation. It's always a lot of fun. And give it a try. We love doing them. And school's almost over. Happy summer. Happy testing. I'm Ozarks First Meteorologist Tom Schmidt.